Welcome back after the break. You're watching DD India Live. Let's get to updates on voting that began on Saturday in Sri Lanka to elect the 9th president in the first election since mass protests sparked by the country's worst ever economic crisis in 2022. A total of 38 candidates are in running and their fate will be decided by 17 million voters using a preferential voting system. The National Election Commission has said that efforts will be made to ensure that the final results of the election are declared on Sunday, even if the election moves to a second preference count. The leading candidates have expressed confidence in securing victory, but experts suggest that no single candidate is likely to achieve a majority in the first round of counting. Incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe is seeking re-election, facing challenges from SJB candidates Sajid Premadasa and NPP leader Anurag Kumara Dasanayake. All right, Dr. Ahmed Moin Farooqi is joining us from Colombo to get us more. Ahmed, good morning. Tell us, it is a little too early to talk about the voter turnout, but what is it that we're witnessing at the polling booths? What are the preparations that have been put in place to ensure free polling?
Good morning, Preeti, and good morning to all our viewers across the world. Polling has just started in Sri Lanka at 7 a.m. I'm right now at one of the polling centers, and people have started coming in. Gradually, they are coming in into the polling stations to cast their vote. As of now, what the Election Commission has said is that the voting will go on till 4:30 p.m. And thereafter the ballot boxes will be shifted to the counting centers. Thereafter the counting will commence. Election Commission has clearly made it very, very clear here that the results will be likely be announced tomorrow itself, even if the voting goes into the second round of voting, second round of counting. But considering all these things, it is something that I would like to add here that around 60,000 security personnel have been deployed at the entire island to ensure that the elections are conducted in a free and fair manner with all the other security arrangements in place. Preeti.
All right, Ahmed, also for the benefit of our viewers, quickly explain us the political contest, the leading candidates, though we've mentioned their names to our viewers, explain us the political contest and also, the general political procedure that is followed in Sri Lanka, given the fact that experts there are believing that no single candidate is likely to achieve a majority in the first round. Get us more.
Preeti, so far 7 executive presidential elections have been held in Sri Lanka. This is the one in which people are going to elect the 9th executive president. Usually what has happened in Sri Lanka is that there are 2 clear frontrunners and there's a direct contest between the 2. However, in this election, what is being witnessed is that it's going to be a 3-cornered or even a 4-cornered fight among the frontrunners, and there doesn't appear that anyone would be able to cross the majority mark of 50% plus 1 votes. Given this scenario, what is being said is that although this the system followed here is that of preferential voting, voters are being urged to even exercise their second and third preferences by marking 1, 2, and 3 on the ballot papers. And once that is done, when the counting goes into the second round, the second and third preferences will be counted as well. Meanwhile, I would like to add here that among the election issues, the key issue had been the economic downturn which the island had witnessed in 2022 and is making efforts to come out of it. Apart from that, the troubles that people have gone through in terms of the difficulty of living over the last 2 years, that has also been a key issue. Corruption in the previous regimes has been another issue. Meanwhile, as I say, as we have already told our viewers, the incumbent president is seeking a re-election while he is challenged by opposition leader Sajid Premadasa and NPP leader Anurag Kumara Dasanayake, while the former president Gotabaya Rajapaksa's party has also fielded Namal Rajapaksa from SLPP.
All right, Emma, thank you for joining in with those details.